Hey guys, in today's video, we're gonna go over the 7 deadly serve mistakes and how to fix them. So if you need some extra help with your serve, this is the video for you. Let's get started. Hey guys, real quick before we get into today's video, if you are looking for extra help on your serve, this is going to be the best month to do it. We're having a 7-day serve challenge. You go to 7dayservechallenge.com, sign up for free. So go check it out, sign up, let's start working on that serve. Okay, deadly serve mistake number 1 is when you go to serve, you are aiming just for the box. Now, you might be confused going, well, Pete, I thought I was supposed to put it in the box. That's true, but what I want you to do is I want you to separate the box in 3 different areas: out wide, into the body, and down the middle. You want to start doing that not only so you can start to surprise your opponent, but when you have a very specific target, there's a greater chance that you're actually going to make that serve in the box. A big mistake a lot of people make, and I've had so many students tell me, well, Pete, I'm just trying to get in the box. I don't really aim. Well, I had a golfer who's an instructor. He told me a lot of people who golf, they think the same way, just get in the fairway. But if you're just aiming for the fairway, what happens if you miss your target? You're in the woods. So kind of same thing. If you're just aiming in general for the box, you miss that target, it's out. So if you get more specific with your target, you're actually going to make more serves. All right, let's get into deadly serve mistake number 2. Deadly serve mistake number 2, no variety on the serve. Okay, so fixing number 1 is actually going to help you by looking at out wide, into the body, down the middle. Right there, you're starting to get some variety. But you can also have your variety of pace. Lots of people just go one pace. Their first serve is always like the same speed, and then their second serve is always the same speed. The more you do that, if you're just serving with one gear, now all of a sudden your opponent's going to start to read your serve easier, and they're going to start to notice your patterns and pick on your serve, break your serve. You're not going to be happy. You're going to be off the court behind the fence crying. So we don't want that. So let's get into deadly serve mistake number 3, and we'll also fix that one for you as well. Deadly serve mistake number 3, and this is the reason why the biggest pool of tennis players get stuck between 3-0, 3-5, and a low 4-0 level is so many players are still not serving with the correct grip. If you ever want to reach the higher level at your club, if you have a goal of being the best player at your club, you're not going to get there by holding the grip like this. You have to go through the growing pains of switching to the continental grip. I know it's not easy, I know it's not natural, but I'm telling you, if you go through the growing pains and give yourself, like a 6-month to a year project, you can still go out and play your matches. Here's a tip. You can still go out and play your matches with the grip you're comfortable with. And then gradually start to hit more and more serves with your continental grip. Moving over the continental grip slowly is fine, but you've got to move there, and eventually you've got to commit. You've got to commit. If you have a vision for your game to gradually improve year after year, a big thing that you cannot leave off the table is switching to the continental grip. Okay, so this is maybe the number 1 deadly mistake on the serve is people who are stuck in this grip are never going to get to the higher levels. All right, so let's go to deadly serve mistake number 4. Okay, deadly serve mistake number 4, I call it the dreaded pizza move. Now, what's the pizza move? Some people call it the waiter tray. It's when you're going back in your serve and you do that with your racket. Now, first of all, having the wrong grip, you almost automatically are going to go into this pizza move. You got to have, if you're in that continental grip, there's a much better chance. See that? Just by switching the grip, there's a much better chance I'm going to get to a proper racket drop, which goes like that as opposed to like this. Now, why is this such a deadly serve mistake? Because if you're coming up to hit the serve like this in the pizza move, see, there's a good chance you're going to puff it out. And since you know you're going to hit it out, then you snap your wrist too soon lots of times, and then you hit the serve in the net. So it's very, very hard to be aggressive and put the ball in the court. If you come back here in your racket drop like this, now the proper racket drop, when you're doing this move, now when you come out of it, now all of a sudden you're able to put more spin, you're able to get your pronation going properly, you're able to serve basically like the pros And so it's a big, big deal. I would say it's a tie between, and they kind of lead into each other, between the grip and this pizza move. Two biggest mistakes holding back a recreational player from achieving their tennis dreams. So let's make sure we work on these two things, have the 7 deadly sins the most, and your serve's probably going to improve so much over the next 6 months. Okay, number 5, guys, deadly serve mistake number 5 is you don't have any spin on your serve. And so if you look at how 3, 4, and 5 work together, again, you got the wrong grip, you're gonna be hitting flat. It's very, very easy. This is why people who are not really taught by a coach, they're gonna pick up the racket naturally. They're gonna go like that. That's really easy, just put the ball in play, but then all of a sudden there's no spin, there's no rotation on the ball, and you win with spin. If you take a look at the best players in the world on their ground strokes, how powerful is spin? If you look, what's the biggest change in the game? When people are playing in the 60s and 70s, they mostly hit a flat and a slice ball. Okay, now all the pros on their ground strokes, they're probably hitting 80 to 90% of their shots with topspin, and then occasionally chipping some of their shots. All right, now when you're hitting a serve, if you can get a slice going on your serve, or you can get a kick going on your serve, then all of a sudden now you're able to be much more aggressive, swing basically as fast as you want. This is the freedom. This is the pass to unlock the freedom to your serve, to where you can swing as fast as you want. Just like you watch a pro swing as fast as they want on their ground strokes, it's the same thing. They can swing as fast as they want on their serve because they're able to put spin on the ball. Once you can put spin on the ball, it's gonna open up so much in your game, and you're absolutely gonna love your serve. You're gonna hold serve so much more. So make sure you really invest some time to learn how to hit a slice and a kick serve. Okay, deadly serve mistake number 6, and I feel your pain because I had trouble with this myself at one point. And I was actually a director at a tennis club. It was totally embarrassing, and that is an erratic serve toss, not having your serve under control. So I'm just gonna give you the tip that helped me, because I think with the serve toss, getting the serve toss under control, it's all about the release point. And so I heard a tip from a USPTA instructor when he was giving a talk on the toss, and he said, the nose, right? Release at the nose. So then I came up with the idea of like the nose always knows. The nose knows how to toss that serve. So if you come up to the level of your nose, start to release the ball. That's where you let the ball come out, and then keep rising. That's another big key. Don't let go of the toss and then stop your arm. A lot of people do that. They toss and freeze. You want to toss and continue. So I'm going to get to my nose, release and continue, and now that toss is right where you want it, just sitting there, just waiting like a piñata for you to crush it. Deadly serve mistake number 7. Don't sleep on this one. It is so important. Lots of people they're so focused on hitting the serve, getting everything right, that by the time they're finished, they just kind of forget about, just kind of take like a little breather. There's so much stress to get the serve in play, but so many people don't notice how they balance and how they recover. And if you don't balance and you're not recovered, even if the serve goes in the box, if you're not ready for the next ball to come back, you're going to miss your first shot. Did you know that about 80% of points, and this goes for recreational levels, miss within the first 3 balls? And I believe the biggest reason why people miss within the first 3 balls is when they land, they're not prepared to hit the ball. So if you can really practice your landing, what I like people to do is actually put a towel out into the court and practice landing on that towel so that they are ready for the first shot. If you're ready for the first shot, if you can make those first 2 shots, you've done your half of 4, right? You've made 1, 2. Now your partner's got to make 3, 4. Most points end before 4 shots. So if you make those first 2 shots, you're winning a lot of points, believe it or not. Okay, so make sure, if you want your serve to go to that next level, make sure that you work on fixing these 7 deadly serve mistakes. And I'm actually gonna help you do that with a 7-day serve obsession challenge. That's right, we're gonna get obsessed with your serve for 7 days. You can sign up for free. You get free 48-hour access to each serving day. We're gonna be going over how to practice. We're gonna be going over how to fix your toss, how to hit a kick serve, how to hit a slice serve, how to add 10 to 15 miles an hour to your serve to maybe you can serve over 100 miles an hour for the first time in your life. This is all really cool stuff, all step-by-step instruction. It's designed to be the perfect practice template so that you can always go to it week after week, month after month, year after year, because that's what it's all about. Practicing perfect is going to make the perfect serve, not just practicing. Too many people go out there with a bucket of balls and they don't really have a plan, and they're not really following kind of like expert advice. You can even send in videos to me and I will help you with this. You can even win money and prizes. It's like a no-brainer. Like, you shouldn't be watching this video and then not sign up. Kind of makes no sense. All right, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. We're at 45,000 subscribers now. I can't wait to get to 50,000 subscribers. When we get to 50,000 subscribers, we're gonna have a fun party. It'll be worth your while. So subscribe to this channel if you haven't before, and we'll see you guys on the next video.